Say hi! It's so early, I'm so cold, but we're still doing this every Saturday, 5 o'clock. Give us a shout if you're in the pre-6 a.m. club for skating. You get up more than once a week and do this just like we do, just because we love it. So today I'm going to give you a little insight on what we do on our Saturday morning. We've been following Coach Mary's collaboration video with myself, and we did some warm-up drills. So I'm going to get my guys to have a go, and we'll film it all and we'll see if they like our drills. And you can check that video out just here if you haven't seen it already, so you can try these as well. So I filmed our off-ice warm-ups, so here's some exercises you can use yourself. Starting with grapevines, a great fast agility warm-up to get you ready and turn your brain on first thing in the morning. Backward skipping to warm up your ankles and prepare your body to landing. A 1-foot hops is a gentle way to warm up just one side before we add the axle skips, raising that knee to a high H and using both arms as a bit more explosive power. Little jump, big jump to get those rebounds, springy muscles going, and of course some very big leapy bunny hops. Who doesn't love a bunny hop in the morning? Landing position hops to get our legs ready for landing. Trust your landing leg. And cross land hops, so this is hitting a cross position and then opening up to landing for our checkout position. Half axles, just to warm up those axle takeoff feelings and get the control over the swing. Little jump, long jump for our plyometric warm up. And our landing side backward hops, keeping everything checked over your landing leg as you hop backwards. Sticky landing's one of my favourites. Jump, jump, stick. Your landing means no bouncing, no wobbling, no feet down and no falling over. And then landing with the leg crossed just to get that extra control for your landing. And then adding rotation. Start with a half rotation and then go for a full rotation. It's much harder than it looks. And this is one of our warm-up drills for getting prepared to rotate. What you do is a quarter rotation one way and then back the way you started. Then you do a half, then a 3/4, then a single, then a 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, and if you're brave enough, a double rotation both ways. And here's just a few little axles just to get them warmed up before we get on the ice. So let's go. So after a little skate round, we got the iPad out and showed them Mary's video, including the exercises. So we're going to go through these one by one, show you the video, and then we'll see how our skaters got on. So the first one is a backward swizzle jumps, with a difficult variation of crossing the feet or adding rotation. Now I like this exercise for all levels. Back lemon hop not only is fun, but it's a good warm up for your legs. It gets all the ankles bending, flexing the boot, and springing off your toes as you take off. Adding the foot tap also trains your feet to come together, ready for those multi-rotation jumps. Now here we're trying the crossover feet variation, which you have to be much quicker for when you cross your feet, so do take care with this. It also is easier if you jump higher, so it's a good motivation for your skaters to try and get a little bit more height before you try it. And then here trying the rotation, which did look a bit odd. After crossing the feet and landing on 2 feet, not only have you got to cross them, you've got to get them back out as well. We do a very similar drill to this off ice as well, so some of these skaters are quite familiar with that. But this was quite a challenge for our lower level skaters, but still great fun to try. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright? Easy or hard? Easy or hard?
The turn was hard.
It's hard.
The next exercise is a landing position exercise, here demonstrated by Mary. You hold the landing position, do 3 hops, 3 pulses of the free leg, and then 3 bends, like a one-legged squat, of the skating foot. So this is a nice little exercise to build up the strength in that position, as it targets all 3 things: your alignment and balance, the strength in your free leg to get that position nice and strong, and the strength in your skating leg to get you ready to land from those high jumps.
It's also a good one, as we found as we were doing it, a lot of skaters fell forward and hit their toe pick, so it really helped them with their posture as they were moving things around in this balanced position.
You like that one? Yeah. You like that one?
The next exercise is a rotation position exercise. So just like the off-ice hops we did earlier, we're going to pull over the landing side and just hold the position. That's harder than it looks. And then there's an advanced variation where we're going to try and add rotation, which is basically a back outside collection of 3 turns or a back outside twizzle, whatever you feel like you can do. I think we might have tried something like this or very similar in the past, so our skaters were fairly okay at this one. The next exercise is power pull hops. We call them jumping slaloms in the UK, but we like this exercise. It's another fun one. You can do this with small hops or big hops. You can even do this on 2 feet if you're not so comfortable on the 1 foot, but it's great fun to do, great exercise, great agility. And it also makes you use both edges for your takeoff, which is very handy for all the various takeoff edge in your jumps. And obviously we do it on one leg and the other leg. You can take your time with this and do it slowly, or you can get some really high big agility bounces.
Other leg.
Not so easy on the left. And the next exercise is a backspin jump out. So here's Mary's demonstrating a backspin and a hop out, kind of like a loop jump, straight into your landing position. So this is to get you used to spinning fast and then stopping all that rotation and holding a nice landing position. So very good challenge to stop the rotation. Is a good advice to push that left side forward if you're landing on your right leg, or your right side forward if you come out on your left. And we added a slight variation where we do a backspin, and just towards the end we do a collection of hops on the toe pick, and this has been able to save some of our skaters' landings. Just as they're coming down to land, getting used to staying crossed in the air and landing on the toe pick to just get that last bit of rotation when the jump is close. Sometimes this exercise helps. And you'll see from a few of these demonstrations, as you're doing the backspin and hopping, it's quite hard to stay in the same place, and that's a really good for your body alignment. Staying over your landing foot, super important when you're coming down for a solid landing.
Thank you, Mary!
Awesome. Bye!
Just want to say thank you to Coach Mary. I'm going to leave a link to her video in the description, and I'll probably pop up a little tag up here as well so you can click it. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you like this video, and we'll be doing some more of these videos very soon.